Hi there, it's Laura. In this video, let's talk about what you do when life is quite overwhelming or you've got stressors or pressures in life. Could be family, could be work, could be any number of other things that prevent you from going all out with going ahead with the health things, the health intentions that you put in place, the health plans that you put in place, the things that you wanted to change and improve about your diet and health. How do you reconcile, juggle, marry the two? On the one hand, I want to make some health choice changes. I want to improve my health and fitness. I want to eat better, sleep better, blah, 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 whatever your health goal is. And on the other hand, I've got life, I've got family to, manage and deal with and relate with and interact with and help and support. I've got work pressures, I've got events to go to, I've got not much time in my day, I've not got the energy to go on all out with a gym program. So how do you combine these two together so that you can have a full life that allows for flexibility and is not too overwhelming, but is enjoyable, but also you've got fitness, health, energy, you feel good, you look good. How do you have those two things? Can you have those two things? Well, I would say yes, and that's been one of my missions for the last 15 years, really, researching health and diet and how to apply good health and diet principles in the real world when you've got things going on. So most of my clients who I work with have either got, so people who I coach one-to-one for a 2-month or so period, they've either got to the place where they're in real dire straits with their health, where they're literally willing to do anything. So if I was to say, just go on a water fast for a week and then detox on green juices for another week, they will probably do it because they're right on the edge of losing their health, completely. So those type of people are highly motivated. They're usually in a lot of pain. They're not working, most of them, so they're ready to do whatever it takes. Not that I would, I work together one-to-one with them along and with their doctor, and I coach them. But they're highly motivated, and all their energy and focus is on their health because it needs to be. That's not the majority of us. The majority of us are living busy lives, and we're trying to live full and enjoyable lives, but also have good health. So here's some tips. I would say there's some baseline things that you need to do, even in the midst of anything else going on in your life, that will ensure, I always say it's kind of like an insurance policy for your health, that will make sure that you have good health, good energy levels, good powers of concentration, good fitness levels, even amongst all the rest of the things that are going on. And these are things that you should be able to maintain. I would encourage you to maintain throughout those periods of stress and whatever else. So number one is sunlight and deep oxygenation. You need to be outside in the sunshine. Even if it's not sunny, you can still be obtaining vitamin D just by going outside. So even if it's cloudy, even if it's rainy, make sure that you get outside for a walk, because walking actually lubricates your brain. The action of walking up and down causes your brain to be massaged by your skull. So it stimulates your brain. It's great for fresh air, gets the lymph system going. Oxygen in your lungs, improves your cardiovascular system, improves brain function, all that kind of stuff. It's just really good for you. You're getting vitamin D even on a cloudy day. Get out for at least 10 minutes a day, but aim for 20 minutes a day outside walking at least 5 days a week. And anyone can do that. Even if you've got children, even if you're at work, get up a little bit earlier. Take the children with you. What about later on in the day at lunchtime? On your lunch break, get out, walk around, bring your lunch with you. So that would be my first. These are baseline things that you need to be continuing to do, even when everything else is like hectic around you. So get outside, sunlight, deep oxygenation, vitamin D, oxygen in your lungs. Number 2 is water. So most people are vastly dehydrated. So you want to be aiming for at least 2 litres of water a day. If you're exercising, add on water on top of that. If you're a man, you probably want to be having 2.5 to 3 litres a day. Have water before meals. Don't have water with your meal or after your meal because it dilutes the digestive enzymes. So first thing in the morning, get up, and I would say, here's my recommendation, have a pint of water with wheatgrass juice powder in it. First thing in the morning, highly alkalizing, a blood cleanser. So in my book, The Alkaline 5 Diet, I talk about a blood cleanser. Literally cleanses, builds your blood cells for great health. Blood is it's called the river of our body, the river of life. And as a Christian, I can really relate to that. The Bible talks about life is in the blood. Hence, from a Christian perspective, Jesus dying on the cross, shedding his blood for humanity. That's a separate issue. But yeah, blood, we want to be building and cleansing our blood for good health. So having wheatgrass juice, which is just one molecule different to our own blood's hemoglobin, is a great way of doing that. So wheatgrass juice powder, teaspoon or a tablespoon in a pint of water, first thing, is a great blood cleanser, great hydrator. And then throughout the day, have another pint, before lunch, mid-morning, mid-afternoon, before tea, there you go. And then having herbal teas on top of that as well. Before you know it, you'll be up in the 2 litres, 2.5 litres a day. And that will enable you it will regulate your appetite as well. And it's something that anyone can do. There's no excuse for not drinking enough water throughout the day. If you're worried about using the toilet, be smart. If you know that throughout the day you've got a meeting that's a couple of hours, you're not going to be able to use the bathroom, have a litre first thing in the morning, have half a litre, and then just before you go to work or whatever, have another half litre. When you come home from work, have another half litre. You don't want to be having loads of water just before bed because you don't want to be up in the night, but you can be smart and you can most certainly fit it in. I've worked with lots of different people with young children where they find it difficult. They can't just leave their kids and go off to a bathroom if they're out and about. People who have really busy jobs, who travel a lot, and there is smart ways of drinking the water and, being able to use the bathroom as necessary. And don't be embarrassed by that. Most people are vastly dehydrated and that is affecting their health in a negative way. So people will say to you, do you need the toilet again? Do you need to use the bathroom again? Yes, that's because I'm fully hydrated. Simple as that. Do you want to actually have the small inconvenience of using the bathroom more? I would much rather take that than having the large inconvenience of having a coronary heart bypass because my organs are not working properly. Do you know what I mean? So outside, fresh air, water, keeping hydrated, and a blood cleanser. Wheatgrass juice or lemon juice is a great alkalizer. So those are my tips. If you like this video, then give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my YouTube channel, check out my website below for a free 38-page alkaline diet recipe book. And if leave me a comment and I'll give you some more tips like this. Small things that you can do. It's just a few tips there. Might sound simple, you might think I know this stuff already, but are you doing it? Are you doing it? If you're not, go and do it. Leave me a comment below if you like this video and I'll do more of these types of simple tips that you can do in a world where, in a life that's busy and there's a lot of pressures on you and a lot of things you need to be doing, and you don't want to have to spend a lot of time and effort on health and diet. You just want to be doing the baseline things that are going to enable you to live a long, well, not necessarily long, but healthy, vibrant, slim, energetic, mentally focused life. Okay, thanks for watching. Speak to you soon. Bye.